Yeet!
I think the pheasant breasts and veal chunks are ready. Should check. They look good. Oh my, where's my English ironstone serving bowl farmhouse centerpiece? It always eludes me. It's ridiculous. Ah, there it is. Now, I must wait for my guests. What is all that incessant knocking? You must be my guest. Hello, Tom, an undesired acquaintance. Who might you be?
I'm the devil, Tom's business partner. Friends call me Old Scratch.
Nice to meet you, Old Scratch. I'm Henry Clay. You might know me for my work in the House of Reps, as well as me being the great compromiser and all.
Very interesting. You have no power compared to me.
Okay. Nice to see you again, Tom. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Scratch. Old Scratch. Sit down, sit down. We've plenty of room. Well, since we're sitting down, you guys can get some of my finest plates and help yourself with some pheasant breast and veal chunks.
It isn't virulent, is it?
No, I have to eat it myself.
Well, how did you and Tom meet?
Well, we were both met in group therapy when it came to our failures. I ran for president so many times that it just got to the point where I was just so depressed, and I have a strange addiction to compromising. It's quite odd. I'm not sure why, but it helps with my job description.
That is true. What about you, Tom?
Well, you already know some of it, but essentially, me and my wife, we've just been fighting for years and years, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I had to get help. Along with the fact that, well, I'm just obsessed with everything. I mean, I just can't keep my hands off things. I mean, material possessions, I've kind of gotten over now, but I've just been really greedy my whole life.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. So, tell me again, Henry. You started to tell me at the therapy session, but I still don't understand. How can you be so obsessed with compromising? I mean, material possession is everything. You have to protect it at all costs.
I agree with Tom.
Can you elaborate, please?
Well, you see, actually, let's make a deal. I'll stop compromising if you stop talking about it. It's a fair deal. Good. Deal.
Glad that's settled.
Alright, it is settled. Now, Devil, let's talk about some things. So, I mean, I already discussed how I failed so many times in presidential elections, and with all your power, as you stated before, how would you go about winning a presidential election?
Well, I've been down that lane many a time already. First thing I like to do, a little bribery never hurt anybody. And, assassinations. Death always works.
Perfect.
Kill the other running mate, you got it.
Something like what you'd say a corrupt bargain, possibly?
Oh, of course.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you, Scratch. Thank you.
Mind if I interrupt?
Sorry, Mr. Clay. I seem to have forgot my deference to the owner. I am Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Please refer to me by my full name as passed down by the tides themselves. By the way, I overheard you talking about failures, one of my favorite topics to discuss over dinner. Mind if I join you?
Ah, yes, Mr. Longfellow. Don't loiter. Come, sit down. We have a copious amount of food.
It's Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
I'm sorry. Just
Thank you.
sit down, friend.
Flat on the sign.
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. No need to collect food with such alacrity. We have plenty to go around.
Apologies.
It's alright.
So, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, I was curious, what do you do for a living?
Well, I am a poet and a professor. I did travel to Europe for a time. That's about it. What about you?
Well, not to go into too much detail, but I came across a large amount of money with the help of Old Scratch here. And I've been a usurer for a while now. But you don't want to hear too much about that.
Have you fellows heard of my latest compromise? I hope you have, because I don't appreciate infidels.
Do you mean the Missouri Compromise? It is quite an impressive compromise. Although I must say, I don't appreciate slavery being banned in the North. I would rather be it spread across the entire country.
I have to say, I haven't heard of this compromise until today. I've had a lot of troubles with my wife lately.
Your wife? I thought I murdered her 2 weeks ago. She writhed in pain for hours.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. I wanted to jilt her ever since we met. But it didn't work because I still hear her in my head. It's like I'm seeing her ghost.
Well, Tom, to congratulate your wife's death, I'll go grab some glasses so we can host a toast.
Sounds good to me.
That rhymed.
It did.
It's a poet and he didn't even know it.
So, Old Scratch was it?
Yes.
I thought really I overheard you talking about how you killed someone.
Ah, yes. Good fun.
How can you speak with such equanimity about an act so gruesome?
Well, it's no big deal. She certainly wasn't my first.
State of this world. How can people be so cruel?
Well, see, the thing you need to understand is that some people are just a burden. Take my friend Lenny, for example. He was totally helpless. A complete burden on his friend George and everybody else. So he had to go, just like Tom's wife. So, naturally, George had to do it to him.
People deserve better than that. No matter what, you can't just kill someone.
Tide rises, the tide falls.
Oh, hey, Henry's back. We can stop this.
Ah, here he is.
I returned with the wine glass. Well then, I think it's time for a toast.
But, Mr. Clay, there's nothing to drink.
Well, let's let the English Ironstone Serving Bull Farmhouse centerpiece decide.
Oh, delightful idea.
What?
We can drink whole milk.
What a wonderful surprise!
Would you look at that, man?
Organic whole milk.
Ah,
Family favorite.
Goodness, please pour me a glass.
of course,
I can't
Tom.
wait.
Oh, look at that creamy.
Me
milk.
next, me next. I insist.
Of course, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Oh,
As you wish.
allow me to
Thank
take
you.
part.
Here you go, Old Scratch.
Well, Clay, you actually missed what was going on. There's a bit of tension between these two. They had a bit of an argument.
Yes,
Ah.
this milk certainly helps to ease that tension. But I'm just a bit perturbed by Old Scratch here, as he claims to be called, discussing quite casually how he killed a young lady.
She
Oh.
was far from young.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
far from
Don't
you.
you agree? It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
It's just old fun.
Murder
It's fun.
is, it's all fun
In
and games.
fact,
Come on.
why don't we toast to the
What?
death of my wife?
How
To
can
the death of Tom's wife.
To the death of Tom's wife.
how can
Cheers.
you guys be happy
Cheers.
about such a thing?
Yes.
Disgraceful!
Ah, delicious.
Delightful.
Wait a second. Where's Henry Wadsworth Longfellow?
Oh, I think
Not
he might be
sure.
lactose intolerant.
There he is.
Ah,
You know, Old Scratch,
Did
I'm not
everything come out of
typically
me?
one to resort to conflict, be it in words or actions, but such despicable acts are simply intolerable. Oh, you like killing so much,
Oh,
perhaps you should join your victims in death.
Didn't work.
dude.
Enough. What is that?
Puny mortal.
What?
Gonna do it.
I'm the devil.
Oh my No!
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
What? He's dead.
Yeah.
The tide rises, the tide falls, I guess.
What are we gonna do? There's a corpse in my house.
We can take him outside. We'll bury him.
With the English Ironstone Serving Bull Farmhouse centerpiece.
Perfect. All right, let's get him. We're gathered here today for the death of, well, I guess he's not our beloved friend. We just met him, but no, nonetheless, we're gonna have a funeral. He was a good man, too good, in fact, and that's why he's dead. Would you like to say a few words?
Other than me not wanting to bury him, I'd just rather let him decompose because I don't know well enough to give him a burial.
Me too.
he was in the wrong place, I'd say. I don't know why he came here, but not in the right place.
Well, put the centerpiece on. It will be missed.
I don't think so.
Not by many. Not by many. Not by us. But by some.
Tide rises and the tide falls.
Sean, you look so thoughtful. Oh my
You know
God.
what, we're gonna eat lunch.
That's on the thing.
So that it's like,
You can see Sean's right in the background like this. Right next to the menu. Oh, it's stupid.
okay.
2, 1, go.
There it is. You're gonna have to restart it. Sean, ridiculous.
We roll or just like stay crying.
We're not.
I don't know.
Nothing like cold, soggy chicken nugget.
2 days old game.
Oh my god, it is.
Very good.
I just get it.
Okay, sorry, don't put that in, please.
Can we just have like a minute at the end of this video where it's just John trying to say English ironstone?
Let's let the English ironstone farmhouse. No.
English ironstone
Centering bowl, farmhouse table centerpiece. I know it. Let's let the English ironstone centerpiece farmhouse. I know it. Of course. Let's let the English farmhouse. No. Well, let's let the English ironstone centerpiece farmhouse.
English ironstone
Serving bowl, farmhouse table centerpiece.
Okay, we're rolling.
Please, God.